How's it going, guys? So in this video, we are going to be replacing the head module right here, which hosts the brush head as well as a dust sensor on this module. So the reason we're replacing this one is because the module has been hasn't been replaced for over 5 years since we bought this Roomba 985, I think, from Costco. And now the dust sensor keeps reporting an error. And I took a look. I'll show you guys actually also so you get a good idea that the dust sensor needs to be replaced. And that's the reason we're doing this, procedure today. And as you can see here, I bought it directly from Roomba. So it shipped to me in about 3-4 days from UPS. And you're gonna get this one of those boxes. And the good thing is, the module comes with brand new heads, so you don't have to buy a replacement head. And also, if your old head works fine, you can still keep using your old head until it needs replacement, and then you can put the new head on there. All right, so we'll start with the procedure. And in my previous videos, I've already showed you guys how to do a deep clean for the Roomba, and also how to replace those wheel modules. As you can see, my wheel module is brand new. I replaced those a couple weeks ago, and it's been working perfectly fine. Again, all those things are replaceable. So that's why it's so great about the Roomba. It does the job every day. After 5 years, you just replace the parts that's broken. We haven't replaced the battery yet. The battery still lasts a long time. So yeah, we only have praises for the Roomba. So let's actually take a look at the replacement part. And obviously it's a whole assembly right here. And also comes with a what's this, regular maintenance guide, as well as a how to install the clean head module guide. Looks pretty easy, just a couple of screws. Once you unscrew those screws, you can get the module out and then put your brand new module in there. All right, so let's get started. So it looks like okay, so this is what it looks like behind. Okay, give you guys a closer look. There's a motor looking thing over there, some sensors with wires, and that's a sensor that needs to be replaced. All right, let's see. So we're gonna just take this up, and we're gonna remove all the old brushes. And as you can see, pretty nasty. Why? Because our cat vomited a couple times, and the Roomba actually picked up all the vomit, and it kind of clogged the sensor and kind of just damaged the whole head module assembly. So I would say always run Roomba with certain supervised operations. You can't just let it run wild. If you have cats that likes to poop or vomit on the ground, that on the floor, that would be really bad. Okay, all right, so let's see. So the first thing the instruction says is actually to remove this module, the side brush module. So we're gonna actually go ahead and remove it. And also you have to remove the dust bin. Okay. Just about time to do another general clean for all the parts. And number 3 is unscrew the 4 screws shown below. All right. So we have to, it looks like, I'm not sure if we have to remove the battery. We might have to. So this screw, and those 2 screws right here. Okay, so let's remove those. Basically to disconnect the battery. So actually, we'll just remove the battery just in case. Okay, so those 4 screws are actually for the cover. So you're gonna remove those cover, and then it's gonna expose the screws that you need to unscrew to put the new one in. So we're gonna just get those removed and get the cover removed. All right, so you can pretty much just pop the cover back up, like so. Now look at all the dust. Now is a good time to actually just do another general clean around the sensor area and all the inside from all the dust and stuff. But you can see those 4 screws are all you need to do to replace the head assembly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, after you remove the cover. So we're going to do that. And you'll need a finer screwdriver to actually access those tiny screws. And it's a Phillips head. And once you have those screws loosened, you can just somehow pop this up and just lift it up and remove it. And this whole assembly is pretty much out. So let's take a look. So I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. You see the sensor is kind of damaged. Every time there are just a little bit of particle on here, it's gonna say sensor, the dustbin is full. And this is the sensor that's causing the problems. Now, again, there are a couple other sensors on the Roomba. So depending on which sensor needs replacement, those two are also an infrared sensor that monitors the dustbin for its fullness. So those sensors needs to be kept clean. And if it gets dirty, it's also gonna report dustbin full. But this one is the main sensor that detects if there are debris over here, which means, you know, the dustbin is full, it could not suck any more stuff in here, and then it's gonna report dustbin full. And this one is kind of broken on this head, so we're gonna replace the whole unit, okay? So now before I do that, I'm gonna actually, again, vacuum all the areas just to make sure I have a clean workspace to start with. And again, Roomba is a very easy and modular machine to work with. So any part that needs replacement, you could easily get it. And granted, they're not like terribly expensive. So, and they last for quite a long time. So I would say it's definitely a great investment in the long run to keep your house clean. If you don't have pets, that's fantastic. It's gonna, you know, work quite a lot longer, and you don't have to worry about, you know, dustbin gets damaged. But yeah, so we are really happy with our 980 for the past almost half a decade. All right, so surface area is kind of cleaned, and all we have to do is actually just drop this in here. Comes with, again, brand new brushes. I think our old brush can still be reused for a little bit before we put the new one in. So regardless, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it really quickly. All right, so you do this, and you just align all the areas. And once everything clicks in here, it's ready to go. You just secure those 4 screws. And you have almost a brand new Roomba, okay? So again, I replaced the wheels, I replaced the whole assembly, I replaced this ball area. It's pretty much a new machine. Eventually, I think I'll have to replace the battery as its performance kind of runs down after 5-6 years. But the battery, again, it's not terribly expensive. I think $80 or so. So not too bad. All right, and that's pretty much it. The last step is just put the cover on here. And there goes your brand new Roomba with a head assembly. Really not that bad, especially if you know the cost. Everything gets fixed, you know, in no time. And Roomba is also pretty active in keeping their stock parts available. So anytime something breaks, you can easily get it serviced and replaced. And for that, we are actually quite happy about. Let's see. And again, if you guys are interested in Roomba maintenance, I have quite a lot of tips and tricks videos for you guys, so make sure to check them out. I'll post some links in the description so you guys can check them out, okay? The maintenance videos, head replacement, the wheel replacement, and dustbin, of course. So yeah, let's double check the function. All right, again, this is brand sparkling new. And if you see the sensor had no damage over there, it's again a brand new sensor. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to actually put the edger brush back, which is right here. Okay, edger brush. It's secured by either a flathead or Phillips, and you just tighten this. And the very last step, of course, flip it over. Again, I'm gonna use, as I said, I'm gonna use the old brush since they are still not, quite good, in quite good condition. So we're just gonna use the old brush in here. We'll replace the new ones once they are fully worn out or damaged. Here we go. Works fine. We're gonna flip it over and put the dustbin in here. And now this dustbin we replaced a few months ago because the old one again reported dustbin full error. And so those errors, depending on the area, you just need to replace the corresponding parts and you should have a fully working Roomba again, okay? So I'm just gonna quickly hit clean and see if it actually works or not. Hopefully it works. Yep, no errors and everything works great. I hope you guys found this video helpful, okay? And if you did, please do hit the like button or subscribe to my channel, and I will have more Roomba tips coming out for you guys. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.